What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Tricks, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K20 for another build guide video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to build the floor spacing slasher build. This build is amazing. It has contact dunks, it can shoot lights out, it can play make, and it can even defend a little bit. So it's a really good all around build, and I'm going to show y'all how to make it right here. But before I get into it, I just want to say this is probably going to be my second last build guide for NBA 2K20. But once 2K21 comes out, I'm going to be going crazy on the build guides for that game, and I'm still going to have other videos coming for 2K20 as well as streams, but this is probably going to be the second last build guide for this year. But without further ado, let's get right into the build here. The first thing on this screen, nothing really matters except for the position. You want to be a point guard, your hand doesn't matter, jersey number doesn't matter, and obviously the name doesn't matter. Then you can go ahead and click continue. Now for the skill breakdown right here, you're going to want to take this one, the finishing and the shooting one right here, blue and green. You can see your stats are looking pretty good all around, but they're going to get better as we go through the next few slides here. But for the physicals profile, you're going to want to take the pure speed one. This is the best one for any guard build. Obviously you're going to want to have that speed so you can keep up with other guards, and strength isn't really too big of a deal for a guard, so you're going to want to go ahead and take this one right here, pure speed, pure purple, or majority purple I guess. Now for the badge breakdown and attribute distribution here, starting off with finishing, you want to go ahead and put your close shot all the way up to 90, driving layup all the way up to 87, driving dunk all the way up to 82. That'll go up a little bit as we go into the next few slides. But then you also want to put your standing dunk up a few right there to 35, so you get those 16 finishing badges, and that's going to be the perfect amount. I'll show you how to put on the badges at the end of the video if you're interested. But for right now, let's go down to shooting right here. For the mid-range, you're going to want to go ahead and put this up to 76. You can put this up a little bit if you want, but it won't be a floor spacing slasher. Then it'll make something else, probably an offensive threat or maybe an inside out playmaker. But this is how you're going to want to have it to make the floor spacing slasher. 76, that's going to go up to 79, so it should be high enough to hit mid-range shots. But then you want to max out your three-pointer, you want to max out your free throw, and then you want to put your post fade up to 1 below max, so 88 right there, so you still have those 20 shooting badges. If you put it any lower, you lose the shooting badge. You don't want that, so you're gonna have it right there. That's the sweet spot, 88. And now down to playmaking right here, you want to put your pass accuracy up to 79. Again, you could put this a little bit higher, but it'll change the name of the build, and 79 is more than high enough, so you're gonna want to have it right there. Then you want to put your ball handle all the way up to max, and then also put your post moves up to 46 right here for those extra playmaking badges, so you'll have 13. Again, that'll be a perfect amount. I'm going to show y'all how to put the badges on at the end of the video, but for now let's go down to defense here. You want to put on perimeter defense max, lateral quickness max, steal up to max, and then go down to your defensive rebound, and that gets up to 68 right there. You can see that gives you 8 defense badges. So that's the final breakdown for the build: 16 finishing badges, 20 shooting badges, 13 playmaking badges, and 8 defense. And the stats are obviously going to change as we go through the next few slides. So now we go ahead and click continue. For the body type, it doesn't really matter, you can take whatever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and take compact right here. Now for the height, you want to go up 1 to 6'4". You can see that gives you an 83 driving dunk. So once you get up to 96 overall, you'll unlock the pro contact dunks, and once you get to 97, you'll unlock elite contact dunks on this build. And you can see your speed goes down too. That's not a big deal though. A few other things change a little bit, but nothing too crazy. You're going to want that extra inch of height at 6'4" right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now onto the weight, you want to go all the way down, minimum weight 175 pounds right here. You can see that brings up your acceleration, your vertical, your lateral quickness, and the only things that go down are interior defense and strength, which aren't a big deal. So you're going to want to go ahead and confirm that at 175 pounds. Now for wingspan, same thing, you want to go all the way down to minimum. You could also for wingspan go minimum +1 right here. You can see the only thing that changes is your mid-range and your steal, depending on what you want, the +1 mid-range or the +1 steal with the extra inch on the wingspan. But I'm just going to go ahead and take minimum. I'm not sure if you go up 1 if it'll make a floor spacing slasher or not, but I know at minimum it does, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. And now for the takeover right here, you have a lot of personal preference on this. The one that I wouldn't really recommend would be the shot creator, because remember your mid-range is only a 79, so you're not going to be able to shoot too many fadeaway mid-ranges. Well, I mean, you could if you get the takeover, but it might be kind of hard to get the takeover when you're not shooting a lot of mid-ranges. So you could take playmaking if you want to take ankles, spot up shooter if you think your playstyle is more of a shooter build obviously, and then the slasher if you think you're going to be driving inside more. That's the one I'm going to go with here. I think it's the best one for this build, so I'm going to go ahead and confirm that right there. And now you're going to see right here, boom, floor spacing slasher similar to Mohamed Abdul-Rauf, Russell Westbrook, and Ja Morant. So now I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to put on the badges and the final attributes for this build. You can see right here is the final attributes. You get an 83 driving dunk, 86 driving layup, layup, 79 mid-ranger, 83 three-pointer, 78 pass accuracy, 83 ball handle, and all your defense stats are in the mid-70s, so that's pretty good right there. Now I'll go ahead and show y'all how to put on the badges. For the finishing badges, you're going to want Hall of Fame contact, Hall of Fame fancy footwork, Hall of Fame relentless finisher, and Hall of Fame slithery finisher, just like that. The only other badge I would really recommend would be Giant Slayer, but I don't think you need Giant Slayer as long as you have contact finisher on. You should be able to dunk on big men pretty easily with this build as long as you have the contact dunks unlocked. If you don't have contact dunks unlocked yet because you're not a high enough overall, you can maybe take off contact finisher and put it into Giant Slayer, just like that, but it's up to you for that one. Now on to shooting. Right here you have 20 shooting badges, which is a lot. You're going to want Hall of Fame hot zone hunter as long as you have hot zones, obviously, Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame quick draw. And now for these last badges, you have a little bit of personal preference. Y'all know I like flexible release. I think it's the most underrated shooting badge in the entire game. I made a whole video on it if y'all are interested in that. And then for the last two, I'll put silver corner specialist and silver catch and shoot, just like that. Go ahead and confirm that. Now onto the playmaking badges right here. You're obviously going to want to go ahead and put quick first step on gold, handles for days on gold, unpluckable on gold, and then I like to put dimer on bronze and floor general on gold, just like that. But if you have somebody on your team with floor general, you might want to flip it around like this, or you could even take off floor general and put it into something like needle threader or maybe space creator, but that's really up to you. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this for now. This is how I would recommend having it. Now onto defense badges right here. You want to make sure you have gold clamps, obviously, gold intimidator, obviously, and then I like putting on silver pick dodger, just like that. This is really the best defensive badge setup right here. I think this is all you need to play defense as a guard. Obviously it'd be nice to have, you know, interceptor or something like that, but you really don't need it. This is all you need to play defense as a guard. Silver pick dodger and gold intimidator and clamps. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that right there. And there we go. That's how you make the best floor spacing slasher in NBA 2K20. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'm gonna have a ton more banger videos coming on 2K20, and then when 2K21 comes out, we're going to be going even harder on the videos and the streams, so make sure you're tuned into that. We really want to come up for real. 4K on the way. Alright, peace.